This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe. And Wack 100 is utilizing every outlet he knows, especially No Jumper, to paint that Luce Cannon as a snitch. Adam22 even jumped in and said that he spoke to Brick Baby, and Brick Baby said, yeah, man, he was trying to get me to tell, and I that's why we got into a fight. Wack 100 stands on that Durk was denied bail because of that three-way call that Durk didn't even know about with academics. Luce Cannon put Lil Durk on the phone because they're in the same cell block. Academics talked to him, and they thought it was just a conversation, but then Charisse chimes in because she's on the phone too, asking stupid questions. So then finally he realizes, oh, this is an interview, and he jumps off the phone. Well, supposedly that was used in the bail hearing, but he was making a lot of phone calls. I don't think it was just because of that. He was never going to get bail. Is Luce Cannon telling? I have no idea. Okay? Luce Cannon seems like he's like a worm. He'll do whatever to get out of any situation. But Wack 100 is the same. They're the same, man. There's nothing. They're the same people, man. I don't care what anybody says. Just one smarter than the other. Actually, Wack 100 is smarter than Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon is just, he's dumb, bro. Then we got Summer Walker footage is surfacing of them, Rico Reckless and her online, and she claims she was embarrassed by some of the things. I mean, he is embarrassing. I didn't even understand why they were together because Rico Reckless is just off. He just plays this character nonstop. It just never stops. The goofy guy from Chicago that stands on business. Okay? You know, I'm fooling him. He can never stop. I don't know what Summer Walker just. Listen, man. The last guy she was with was some weirdo dude. I don't know what's up with her, but hey, she says she's done with guys. She just needs to You have 2-3 kids now. Like you gotta. Hey, it's time to take life serious, Summer Walker. How old is Summer Walker now? This is why you don't want to have kids too young, right? Because she's only 29, you know? So it's like she's an immature 29. You could be a mature 29 or immature 29, you know? It's like, I don't know. I mean, my wife is 30, you know, and she acts way more mature than Summer Walker does. I'm going to be honest, like... Come on, bro. Like, it's crazy. Some people just don't grow up. I didn't even grow up till, like, when I was 26, 27, I started to grow up. And then when I hit my early 30s, that's when I really took life seriously about saving money and buying a house and stuff. Some kids are even more mature than that. Like, in the early 20s, they get more mature and they buy a house early, you know? I was just moving wild. And now I'm 40. Life goes by quick, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man. Life just starts going by quick. Nicki Minaj unfollows Natalie Nunn because this whole clip with her and her sister. So her sister's on Baddies now. Talk about a cloud chaser. Her sister's on Baddies of the Caribbean, something. Baddies of the Caribbean, I think. Natalie Nunn is just like, your sister was talking smack about me, right? And she's like, well, you know. It's like, are you kidding? Like, you're still using your sister for clout? You're only on the show because of your sister.
Talk about me before, right? I don't know if it was talking or not.
Oh, gosh. It's very clear that Nicki just doesn't talk to her sister. It's like it's her half sister, right? But still, she just does not talk to her sister at all, because it just seems so. They seem so distant.
I feel like you have your own thing going, and I really want you to shine and be a.
Yeah, she doesn't have her own thing going, and Natalie Nunn, you're just a useful idiot for Zeus. That's what it is. Cardi B says she's investing in condos in multiple properties. This is a bad time to be investing in condos and multiple properties. I'm sorry. Whoever's leading her down that path should be locked up, okay? They're just getting commissions off of her. Because honestly, just because you have, okay, they target people with money. Like, yo, you got to get in now. And they trust these people. Think about it. Cardi B grew up, like, listen, I knew nothing about real estate. Growing up, I grew up in the Bronx. She grew up in the Bronx. I didn't grow up where she grew up in the Bronx. I grew up in Riverdale, right? So, like, I went away to school. Okay, so like I knew a little bit more, but just because you go away to school doesn't mean you know real estate and business or anything, right? But I knew people that had it, right? So you're exposed to it. But my friends, you stay in the city, you don't know, you're not thinking about buying anything. You're thinking about rent, stuff like that, right? So listen, people take full advantage of people not knowing and not having the time. It's about having the time. Cardi B doesn't have time to go research real estate and all this other stuff. She doesn't. She has 3 kids. She's worried about music. That's her hustle, right? She knows how much the house costs. This, buy it, right? But if she's buying investment properties, it's one thing if you live in a place, right? It's like, well, you're going to live here anyways. You want to buy what you like. If you're buying investment properties, you want to kind of know the market, and like she might end up taking a haircut on these things if the market goes down, I don't think it's fair that these people just. Now, I'm not talking about Cardi B. I'm talking about people that target people like Cardi B. They are relentless, bro. It's crazy. It's not fair. These people should have to have a license with some like morality, because like. You're thinking they're professionals. It's not that hard to get your real estate license. You could get one. You could get one in a few months. Listening. All you got to do is pay for the course and take the exam. In fact, there's no reason to not get your real estate license. Why not? I should get it, right? Then we got Charlemagne. He tells Drake to shut up just because he got some Kendrick tickets and went to the concert. Now he's like, you were washed, bro. You're going to a isolated environment where it's just Kendrick fans. Is Kendrick a great artist? Absolutely. He's one of the top 3 rappers. Maybe I would say top 4 or 5, right? He's in the top 5. You know how good you have to be in the top 5 rappers that are rapping right now? It's like Kendrick can sell out shows everywhere. He's been like that for a decade. So Charlamagne's like, yo, Drake is just important to the culture as Kendrick is. I don't care what anybody says. They're both equally important because they both offer something different. Drake is nothing like Kendrick, and Kendrick is nothing like Drake. And that's how you want it. You don't want all your top rappers to be the same, right? They want them to offer different things. And making people choose a side is like corny. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, me personally, I love certain songs from Kendrick, and I like certain songs from Drake. But, like, this beef has made me not want to listen to either of them, to be honest with you. Like, it's been like, I need a break from Drake and Kendrick. Lauren LaRosa, she tried to instigate this beef with academics. Like, he was saying the show wasn't sold out. He had bought tickets to the show and didn't go because he missed the day. But what is she talking about? She's just trying to throw things. She's really trying to make her mark in media. If she left the Breakfast Club tomorrow, nobody would care. And Jess Hilarious is the same way. Nobody would care. The Breakfast Club is like, any year it's over. Done. The only reason it's going is because Envy still uses it as a platform to promote other things he's got going on. And look busy for the feds because, that other case is going on with Caesar. He used it for the worst platform ever, that real estate stuff. What is going on with that? Al B. Shore says he's willing to testify in the Diddy trial. He's out here making all kinds of allegations. I think half of them are true and half of them are just, this guy's nuts. I'm going to be honest with you. But, like Diddy putting him in a coma and all that stuff, I think that was crazy. But, like, him talking about things Diddy does, I think those are absolutely true. And I think that Diddy abused Kim Porter, and that's why he thinks that Diddy had something to do with her death. I don't know if Diddy had anything to do with her death, bro. That's a crazy allegation. But I do believe he abused her, for sure. I think Diddy's definitely the type of person that puts hands. Well, we know he is. Puts hands on all his women. Now it doesn't seem so far fetched that, remember that Asian girl that he used to date? She said he always put hands on her, and nobody believed her. Then you see that Cassie video. 50 Cent trolls Diddy because Diddy's using the defense that Cass used to beat him too, which is corny. Diddy really ruined his legacy, bro. That is crazy, bro. Everyone's ruined their legacies. Look at Kanye, bro. It's like people were like, yo, he's so culturally advanced making this song about, Hitler. I'm not Jewish, right? I'm not Jewish at all. Okay, but I grew up with a lot of Jewish kids. And it is what it is. But it's like, why alienate your audience? I just don't get it. I don't get he's deliberately doing these things. He's not like he's voicing one opinion and it's cool, right? Like a political opinion or this. And it is what it is, This is like a stance, a very hateful stance against a lot of people. And also the cease and desist claims towards Kim Kardashian, the letter he put out is turning out to be fake. He's faking letters and stuff. It's weird. Kanye is just weird, bro. And everyone that says they get him and they're like, yo, I get him, man. You don't get him. You're just around for the content. I get it. Keke Palmer releases a whole song about her ex and the whole Usher situation. Nobody cares anymore, man. Stop. Keke Palmer, you did Disney or whatever you did. I don't know what you did after that. But people like her. Like Steve Harvey, these people keep her out here doing stuff. But honestly, she's annoying, bro. She's so annoying. I feel bad for this dude because I think she puts him through hell, bro. Why would you put this out when you guys have to raise a kid together and you're going to keep stirring the pot? Let the kid have a good childhood with both parents. Anyways, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Sorry, I have a lot of. I hope I'm not coming down with anything, but I appreciate you all, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Peace.